meters. There's a part of the lineup. Kirsty Wade of Great Britain. In amongst it here, Vrijda, Rogachova of the Soviet Union, Balker of Canada, Fedotov of Romania. The three Soviets, three Romanians, and Bulmerka of Algeria is wearing number 6. For me, a real danger to the Soviets in this 1500 meters. And 3/4 laps of the track in this 1500 meters. Melinti on the inside, and Kotovic of the Soviet Union. Look at all this pushing. 7:18. That's Rogachova on the outside. Beclear in the second place. The two Romanians have now got to the front and slowed it down, Brendan.
Well, I think that's Doine Melinti's plan. There's no pacemakers today, and there's no prizes for how fast they go. This field has contained an awful lot of talent, but Melinti was quite happy to get into a good position, take up the lead, and then slow it down. And this first 200 meters is incredibly slow. And I think what that happens is that plays into the hands of the fast finishers. And of the fast finishers, we've seen no one better at these championships than Dorovskik. I've seen no one under more control, and I've seen no one prepared to wait as long as she does. And I think we're going to be seeing exactly the same tactic again today as she defends her gold medal that she won in '87 in Rome.
Rogachova leads, Doine Melinti in second place, Beclear in third, Bulmerka in fourth. Then the Soviet Union, who ran so well in the 3000 meters. Paddy Suplama coming up onto the shoulder of Dorovsky. And of course, right on the outside, 4:87 is Susan Surma of Kenya. 25, lived in Japan for a couple of years, was sponsored here in Japan. And Surma now beginning to chase the Rogachova lead. Ludmila Rogachova, 24, world indoor champion. Vrijda tucked in the middle there. The Romanians, two of them in contention at the front. Bulmerka in fourth place. Looks very, very ominous indeed. She's in great shape at the moment, we're told. And whether she'll have the sprint finish, well, we'll see. But watch once again, Dorovskik. She's stuck on the inside at the moment. Can she get out? Can she do what she did in the 3000?
Well, with the basic speed that she's got, 53.5 is her best for 400 meters, and that puts her in a class of her own in a field like this. But she's being led along quite happily by the other Soviet athlete, Rogachova, who's obviously doing enough to stretch the field, because from front to back now, there are little gaps appearing. And Kirsty Wade, who set off the season to try and qualify for the 800 meters, is finding this 1500 meters a bit tough. She found qualification a little tough, and she was not very happy before she left the northeast of England she had an attack of asthma, and she was trying to find out what was wrong with her. But I think, having qualified for the final, she's got nothing to lose. She's got to give it her best shot and just see how high up the field and how many she can pick off towards the end. Rogachova being followed by Susan Surma, who could have done any distance from 1,500 meters up to 10,000. She's chosen the 1,500 meters today, and she's having a go for it. She set a Kenyan record the other day, and I wonder if she can do the same again.
Well, coming up to that crucial stage, Surma from Melinti, from Bulmerka, and Dorovskik of the Soviet Union. Paddy Suplama behind her. And then Rogachova of the Soviet Union tucked in on the inside. It's beginning to wind up now, and Bulmerka in that green strip looks in good position. Surma's wound it up. She's done the job for Melinti, and I wonder whether Melinti's got the legs this time. She's going to go a little earlier to run the speed out of some legs in that field. Surma looks under pressure. Dorovsky in fourth place at the moment, Rogachova in fifth place, and Mai of Germany in sixth place at the moment. Stringing out now, and Bulmerka moving up as Surma folds under the pressure. And Melinti and Bulmerka. And watch this, 7:18 on the outside. Rogachova's not finished yet. Bulmerka has got the legs. Can she run off Dorovskik? Bulmerka of Algeria, we said watch for her, and Bulmerka's going to be the world champion. Dorovskik the silver, Rogachova the bronze, Melinti in fourth place. 4:02.22. It was all down to a slow first lap, and the Algerian, who was number 2 in the ranking list this season, has really done it when it mattered. She's the world champion.
Well, she certainly deserves to be too. She ran a perfect race. Dorovskik knew who her danger was. It was Bulmerka. And we saw Dorovskik waiting in the 3,000 meters. She waited, and we wondered whether today she would repeat her tactics. She tried to do that, but there was no answer to Bulmerka's finishing drive. Kirsty Wade there coming off the track, having passed several athletes in the finishing straight. We'll look for the final result, we'll give it to you in a moment, but here they are coming around the top bend. And Malindi, having sensibly slowed the pace down, played it her way on the early laps, now and finds herself in the position where we've seen her many times before. And Bullmerk is waiting on the outside, and Dorovskik looks calm and looks controlled, and looks to be in the position we've seen her so many times. She's attempted to win 4 gold medals in the last 2 championships, this one and the last, and here's her 4th attempt, not quite succeeding, because Bullmerk is finishing very, very strongly. Look at that, she sees the tape, she's fierce when she attacks the line like that. And Rogachova coming up on the outside, depriving Malindi of the bronze medal, and Bullmerk's last lap of 60 seconds, well, that explains why she was going away from Dorovskik in the last 20 meters. So Soviet athletes 2nd and 3rd, and Malindi run out of the medals.
Actually